If you are using guides during your video editing process in Premiere Pro as well, I'm sure you know how annoying it is when you change the position of a guideline by accident, because then you have to toggle on the rulers first and fiddle the line back into position, right? I'm a Mac automation expert with over 20 years of experience, and in this video I'd like to show you how to reset your guidelines with only one keystroke by creating what I like to call a super shortcut. And thanks to an automation method I developed myself over the years, you won't need any coding skills whatsoever and can easily do it yourself. Before we can create our shortcut, we have to save our guidelines as a template first. Make sure you have your guidelines positioned correctly, then navigate to View, Guide Templates, and then click on Save Guides as Template. Name your template as you like and hit OK. Then save your project, and now when you navigate to View Guide Templates again, the new template should be displayed like you can see here. Last but not least, make sure you have the free trial version of the App Better Touch tool installed on your Mac. Navigate to this icon up here, click on Configuration, and then let's create our new super shortcut. Click on these three little dots up here. Add a new trigger by clicking on the plus symbol in the left column and select Reusable Named Trigger in the right column. Rename it to Restore Guides. If you haven't done it already, add another reusable named trigger, but this time rename it to Workflow Speed. Click on the plus symbol in the middle column, select the action called Pause Execution, Delay Next Action Blocking from the drop-down menu in the right column and set its value to 1 second. Now highlight our Restore Guides trigger again and add the first action to our workflow by clicking the plus symbol in the middle column. Type Find Search Image into the search field of the drop-down menu in the right column and select the action Find Search Image on Screen and move mouse. Click on Choose Area of Screen and resize and reposition the red transparent rectangle exactly like this over the View menu tab at the top left of your screen. Then hit the spacebar on your keyboard and wait for 3 seconds until the screenshot you just took appears in this little square in Better Touch tool. Change Search Image On to Screen with Mouse and limit the search region to the top half of your screen. Add another action called Trigger Named Trigger and write Workflow Speed into the text field in the right column. Now duplicate this action a couple of times and make sure that all actions of our workflow are separated by one of these workflow speed trigger actions. This allows us to adjust the overall speed of the automation at the end very easily. Next, add an action called left click at current mouse cursor position, followed by 4 keyboard shortcut actions, 2 arrow up key shortcut actions, 1 arrow right key shortcut action, and an enter key shortcut action. Then add an action called delay next action blocking and set the delay in the right column to 0.2 seconds. And the last action you want to add is called Show HUD Overlay, which will serve as a subtle visual confirmation that the workflow has ended. In the right column, click into the text area and insert the green checkmark emoji, for example. Set the duration to 0.2 seconds, set it to Screen with Mouse, and change the position to at mouse location. Offset it a little bit by changing the X value to 2 and Y to -5. Set the window level to maximum float on top and change the HUD's width and height to 90 pixels. Finally, make sure to set the opacity of both the background and border color to 0. And we are already done. Now all that's left is to assign a trigger to our workflow. To do so, click on this little keyboard icon up here, then click on the plus symbol and now record any key combination you like. I'm going to assign it to a key of this used additional keyboard I have prepared in order to turn it into a really fancy customized Stream Deck for Premiere Pro. So in my case, I pressed this key and changed the trigger condition from Works on all keyboards to Works on keyboards with same type as used for recording to avoid activating the workflow when I press the same key on my regular keyboard. When your key combination is saved, click on the plus symbol in the middle column, add the action called Trigger Named Trigger and type the name of our reusable named trigger into this text field in the right column. Now mess a little bit with your guidelines and give it a test run. And to speed it up, just select the workflow speed trigger in the left column, click on the action Pause Execution, Delay Next Action Blocking in the middle column and change its value from currently 1 second to 0.05 seconds. From now on, when you mess up your guidelines by accident, all you need to do is to hit the assigned key combination and your guides are back in perfect order in just an instant. And if you found this video helpful, please consider returning the favor by hitting the like button down below and by subscribing to my channel. I have planned literally hundreds of new tutorials tutorials already and I upload 4 new videos every week. Thanks for watching.